Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're going to. And by the way, more, and you can find this online, too. The CNN, of all people, found more tweets from Chevalier, the Darylisa Chevalier, who won the primary in New York City. She basically is telling everyone to look up Karl Marx, find all his latest books. He's Bolsheviks, big into Lenin, loves, says Sheryl Crow's song, Soak Up the Sun, and was bootstrap capitalism propaganda. And she talks about being a communist. When asked about it, she goes, well, I've evolved. To what?
Well, that's what AOC is saying. We got to give her time to grow. And this was before she was elected up. Come on, don't give me this.
To suppress more tweets.
This would not be acceptable if a Republican had this
It could be good for the Republican Party to have all these socialist candidates on the ballot, because in the middle of America, they're not going to stand for this, at least not yet, not now. However, it's not good for the country, and that's what's scary. No matter if you're a Republican or a Democrat, if you're a socialist and you have socialist views, that's not what America was founded on.
That's right. Right. Happening today in the Middle East, U.S. and Iranian officials will return to the negotiating table in Qatar, we think, after a tense weekend, threatening to put the whole peace deal at risk.
Chief Foreign Correspondent Trey Yingst joins us live in Tel Aviv with more. Iran is denying this meeting, Trey.
Yeah, Ainsley, good morning. They are, but we understand, according to diplomats familiar with the talks, high-level talks are set to take place today in Doha, Qatar, aimed at advancing the Memorandum of Understanding between the United States and Iran. Special envoys Kushner and Witkoff will be in attendance. I'm told they will meet directly with the Prime Minister of Qatar, and technical talks about this MOU are then scheduled to take place on Wednesday.
Meeting in Doha is going to be perhaps important, perhaps not. We're going to find out. But we're winning militarily. It's almost won militarily, I would say. And it's really very simple. It's the denuclearization of Iran. We don't want them to have a nuclear weapon, and they're not going to have a nuclear weapon. And they've agreed to that, in all fairness.
Iranian officials have indicated that no direct talks will take place between the United States and Iran while in Doha, but did confirm that a delegation will be traveling to Qatar. This 60-day window is meant to iron out the details of Iran's nuclear program and keep the Strait of Hormuz open. President Trump has indicated he reserves both military and diplomatic options after that time period. Iran's President Masoud Pezeshkian posted to X saying Iran will fulfill its commitments to the MOU. He did not mention Iranian attacks on the Strait of Hormuz that took place late last week and over the weekend. We're also tracking developments here in Israel, where Israeli Defense Minister Israel Katz spoke to reporters yesterday. He indicated the IDF has been instructed to prepare an independent Israeli operation against Iran and remains on alert. Katz said that Israel would strike Iran with force if more missiles are launched by the regime. The bottom line here, the ceasefire is holding, and there are parallel diplomatic tracks playing out in real time. Guys?
Trey, what about tracking the unfreezing of the $6 billion in Iranian financial assets?
Yeah, it's a great question. The Trump administration has indicated that some of the money that's going to be released by this unfreezing of assets will actually go to buying American farm goods and supplies for the Iranian people, more than 90 million civilians that live in Iran. While Iranian officials have rejected this publicly, again, this could be a case of the Iranians playing to their domestic audience. Whether it's the Strait of Hormuz, the unfrozen assets, or Iran's nuclear program, they say one thing to their domestic audience and in state media, and another thing at the negotiating table. And so it's very important here for us to be patient and wait to see what comes out of these meetings in Doha, Qatar, and also how this MOU is going to advance in this 60-day window. The priority here for the Trump administration is ensuring that Iran never has a path to a nuclear weapon. And these 2 months are going to be critical to get verifiable evidence that the Iranians are willing to make these concessions. Guys?
All right, Trey. Yeah, a lot of questions. Levin, the Israeli defense minister said that they would have finished off Hezbollah by now, but the president of the United States says do not do that. So, and he says that's one of the things you have when you're a partner. But it would be very interesting to see if the Israelis could just do it once and for all.
Interesting that Iran says, no, we're not going to Qatar for peace talks. We're just sending our entire delegation just for technical aspects.
They continue to lie on every point of the deal. And it's only going to be a matter of time before we go back into kinetic activity. It's just who they are, and the president's going to respond. Meanwhile, Carly has the other news.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.